Guys, it is Macshdtutorials here with another JavaScript tutorial. Sorry I'm talking fast, it's because this tutorial is really important and it may be more than 10 minutes. So we're going to be doing arrays and introducing functions finally. Functions are really used for using the YouTube API, the Google API, and arrays use them a lot, especially to hold values. So I was just practicing my arrays there before I teach you. And basically I'm going to explain what array is before I do it. So let's say we have 1 Mac, 2 Chris, 3 let's just say Macshdtutorials, 4 you have Squid. Alright, so basically in here and make believe this is a chart, and the chart is called names. Name is an array, and the array holds all these values. So if you want to access only one of them, if you want to access Macshdtutorials, you'll put 3. No, actually you'll put 2, because you have to remember that computer starts with 1. So this is really 1. I mean, it starts with 0. So actually you'll put 2. Now let's get started. Hopefully you guys understood what I was saying. And if my voice is like low, it's because I'm kind of getting sick. I'm actually getting a new mic on tomorrow or Saturday. Hopefully it sounds way better. And let's just get started. So we're gonna do var names equals new array. There's 2 ways you could do a chart or an array. Basically, I'm gonna put Mac, Chris, and Ty. Alright. And if you want to access, let's say, only names, document write. If you want to access, let's say, Chris, names, we'll put, like I said, we'll put 1. Now if I go here, it says Chris. Alright. If I put 0, it should say Mac. Alright, see, that's alright. Now that's one way of doing a array, or the other way that I usually do it is this way. We do names, parameters 0 equals whatever you want it to equal. So I'm gonna put Mac names 1, Chris names 2. I'm gonna go up to 3 equals Adrian. I most likely spelled that wrong. Names 3 equal just think of a name to get in. I'm just gonna put Ty. Alright, Tyco. Alright, so this is our basic array, aka a chart. There's some methods that you guys have to learn. Well, they're really useful. I don't know why I just clicked the volume button on my Mac. Sorry about that. And the first one I'm going to teach you is called sort. So you do names dot, and basically what this does is just put them in ABC order. Really useful if you're doing it for like a database, a school database, and yeah, really useful. I'll just show you. I'll display it's display all of them. I'm not going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because above you have 100 students. So I'm not going to do that. Actually, I'm just going to do a for loop because we know how many times we want to repeat it. So it's really simple. We're just going to do for var I equals 0, and that condition, we're going to do I is less than, basically 2. So I is less than what's it called? Names dot length, I believe, yes, and that condition, and add 1. So after that, we're just gonna display it. Document dot write Oh my god. Dot right. Here we don't just put names. We have to put I, and I'm gonna explain why. Basically, the reason we put I is because I is just an array. If you just put nothing, it's gonna give you an error because it's telling you, wait, which one do you want us to display? So I is equal to 0. So here it's gonna equal 0, and 0 is Mac. After it finishes the loop, I is still not equal to whatever the length is, and the length is how many basically how many users you have, I guess. And it's still not equal to that, so it's gonna add 1, so equals to 2. It's gonna keep on going until it reaches the end. Now we're just gonna add a space, so it's kind of it's easier to understand. BR, and we're gonna run this, and there you have it. You have all of them. Pretty simple, not that hard to understand. Now something else I'm gonna teach you guys. See how much time I have left. Only 6 minutes, and I have to introduce functions also. So hopefully you guys understood that. I'm also gonna teach you guys the what else did I teach you guys? I'm gonna take that sort out of the way so you guys can understand this a bit better. So I'm gonna do var cut equals names dot slice. Alright, so how does this work? Slice is basically get the value of certain parameters. So if I put 2 in here, it's gonna start at 2 and it's gonna get the rest. If I put 3, it's gonna start at 2 and not include 3. So basically it's only gonna get this one. And you guys are probably like, whoa, I don't understand what you're saying. So I'm gonna just show you. So here we're gonna put cut, and here we're gonna put cut. Now I'm gonna run this, and we only get Adrian, like I said. But if I change this to 1, we should get 2 values. We should start here, get this one, and not include 3. And I hope you guys understood that. That's really useful actually. And see how much time we have left. Alright, let's get started in functions. Functions are really useful. That's basically all it is to arrays. Now functions. Let's get started with these. Alright, how can I explain what a function does? Let me just so I don't want to tell you like the wrong thing. So a function is basically something you call to get. A function is like you call it basically. I have to show you. Alright, so I'm just gonna say add, or no, display name. So that's a function. Alright, now we haven't made this function yet. So basically the program is gonna say, okay, display name and send these parameters. These are arguments inside here. So whatever you're sending in here. So actually I'm gonna make a quick program actually for you guys. Hopefully it's less than 12 minutes. So we're gonna do var name equals prompt, and I think I should do this actually next time, sort of, because I think I'm going to end up passing it, so I'm just going to explain. So here we're just going to do display name, and then we have to call the function. So we're going to do display name, we have to make the function. So I'm going to do those parameters, they're empty, and then in here, don't mind those errors. It's because we haven't made the function. There you go. And then here we're basically going to put document write Macshdtutorials, my channel. Alright, so let me explain this. So the programs it's gonna debug, it's gonna read display name. Alright, it's gonna look for the function called display name. Basically a function is something you call. So I call this, and then it does everything inside here. So it's really useful. It saves some time. So let's say you want to make a calculator, you have to write a variable a plus b. No, you could just send a right here. You send a and you send b, and then here you give them values inside here. Now we're gonna do the next tutorial, but I just wanted to introduce functions. Now I'm gonna show you that this does work. Macshdtutorials. There we go. And this was a really long tutorial. Hope you guys really understood it. And see you in the next tutorial.